Hi, this is Narendran from Binsera UK. In today's lecture, I'm going to walk you through how to generate token for token based authentication in .NET Core Web API using Visual Studio 2017 and SQL Server. Let us start. So we're going to follow code first approach in this application. So we're going to start with models. So we're going to have a user registration and we need to log in using those credentials while we generate a token. Okay, so click on add class, say registration. So what can I say? Test. We go to class called reg. Within the class, I'm going to add some properties. Prop tab. So first of all, I'm going to have a ID which is of data type integer. I'm going to make this as a primary key. For that, I'm going to use attribute called key, which is available in the namespace using system.component model.data annotations, and I'm going to name this table as a test table. Okay, which is the naming is available in the namespace component model.data annotations schema. I'm going to have a couple of other properties, say prop tab string here, and then username here, and then we need to have a password. So prop tab string here and say password. Okay, password. Control S to save that one, or save all here. After that, go to control. We need to declare that for CRUD operations. So say public db set. So wait for a second. Prop tab then say db set here, db set of then we should give something as name really. That's fine now. So just control S to save that one here. After that, I'm going to go to tools and new get package manager console here, and I'm going to say add migration my test my R is fine. Okay, so you can just give any name, it doesn't matter really. And update database here. That's fine. So what happens? Yeah, that doesn't matter. So we may have another user in there. So let's have a look. Do we have the tables? No. Refresh that. now getting the table here. Bye. That's done. So let's have a look again. We got our database there. Okay, so now we're gonna have some records. We're gonna add some records into this table here. So for that, edit top 200 rows, and we'll say the username as admin and the password as admin123. Okay, so after that, we're gonna create a controller here. Controller. So this time I'm gonna use API controller with actions using Entity Framework. So the system will generate the Visual Studio scaffolding mechanism will generate all the codes for create, read, update and delete operations, and I'm going to click add that one here. I'm going to select model class reg here, and we only have one data context class here, this one here. I'm going to select that and then click add. So it's going to create a controller for our reg model. So here is our controller for our reg model. We can access a controller using the API reg here. So I'm going to copy this one and I'm going to run this project here. So let me make this video as quick as possible. So we are running that. There we go. So here we can call that one, that controller here. So here is our usage within the table. Here username ID is 1, username is admin, and the password is admin123, which we already inserted here, that you can see here. Okay, after that I'm going to create a token. Okay, so for that I'm going to have a login controller here. Give me a second. So we're going to have a controller here, and this time I'm going to use empty controller, API controller empty here. So because I'm going to code everything here, so we're going to say log controller here. So in this log controller we need to have constructor CTOR, and within the constructor, so we need to have the what's it called, shop TP context is a let's have a look what is the db context class here. So Sarah shop db context here. There's a controller, this is a controller. So say Sarah shop db context, isn't it? Sarah shop db context, right? So which is available in Sarah. We're gonna create an object. So and after that we're gonna register dependency of the above object here. So Sarah shop db context here. So this is our dependency injection. db equals underscore db here, and that's it really. So now we will be having a login form, so we need only the post request. For that I'm gonna use http post attribute here, http post attribute here, and I'm gonna create a function public which is the access modifier. Open. Is there anything wrong here? Public await. I'm not getting any properties. Why is that? Wait a second. So here it's a public here. Public is the access modifier. Async here. Async is always associated with the task, and task is iAction result, which is a superclass, and say login. Okay, sorry, just say login, log, and so within the log I'm going to use the reg class here. So the model class name is reg, and we say reg again here. So for that I need to use the namespace here. After that we're going to declare a variable called dbuser equal to db dot dash. So here we're gonna store all the usage within the table here. Dot first or default. So we use the async method here, so that we need to import namespace for that using entity framework core. After that I'm gonna make use a lambda expression here, x sets that or arrow function x dot what's it called, username equal to reg dot username, and x dot password equal to reg dot password. Okay, so that's all. And so basically we have stored all the uses from this db.reg. We are storing in here in this variable. So we declare a variable, we are storing all the uses from the list of uses here into this variable, and from there we're gonna search for a particular record using the username and password, and we are storing that particular record in this db user. After that we are going to create a condition, so otherwise called if statement. If db user equal to null, then we will return invalid user, return a bar request here, say invalid user, right? So invalid user. Okay, else we're gonna generate a token, right? So for to generate a token, I'm gonna paste some code here. This is a code we are using. This is a generic code so that you can get online, or I will put this code into the description of this video, so it will be helpful for you. So you should remember to add the namespace for this one. So Microsoft identity model token here, and using system.text here, and this is the JWT token. So system.identity model token.jwt JSON web token. Okay, so this will generate the JSON web token. With the token you can authenticate the user. Okay, so now our controller is ready. So stop this for a second. So you can run this now. So now we need to test this using Postman. So for that, I think the controller name is, what's that called, log here. So go to Postman here and paste this one here and say log. Is that the right name of it? Yeah, log controller. And after that, within the row here, we're going to use the username as admin, and we're going to use the password as password, and this is going to be a post request. So we will send this now. There we go, we got our token here. This is all about token based authentication, and if you want to use this token, then what you need to do, go to any controller. Say for example we have any command controller here. Let's have a look. I'm not sure. We have categories controller. Within this controller we could just say oh, I got to stop this now, I'm sorry. So here we just say authorize, that's all. So this will authorize this controller, and then you will be able to access this controller after using authorize without the token. Okay, let it come. Okay, say categories. What's happening? Yeah, not getting that. Let me have a look. See, we are getting categories, all the categories, and if you are using authorize control there, then we are not going to get anything. Okay, so we're going to use keyword authorize here and then run this. See, we are not getting that, so it's because we put the authorize there, so it's going back to the default page. Okay, that's all for this video. Thank you for listening and have a good day.